Hey everybody, it's Savage Sage and welcome back to my playthrough of Breath of Fire 4. I'm still a little bit sick, but I hopefully sound a little bit better than I did. I do all of these in like a bulk recording session, so even though probably it seems like a week worth of videos I seem sick, I'm not actually sick for a week, but for these past 2 days I have been. Anyways, I thought you'd show up here if we called to you here. Why did I say here twice? Anyways, we'll just jump right back in. If you didn't see the last episode, go check out the last episode. Otherwise, you won't know what the hell is going on here. You're with the dragons. You're the dragons that watch over this world, right? Indeed, young dragon. Thou hath already met us. I am Fou-Lou, the wind dragon. As you probably already know, I called you here so that we could talk about Ryu here. The Yore dragon. He whose role is not yet set. As you know, Ryu is incomplete. I'd like you to share your power with him. If he is able to gain the powers of the ancient dragons, then maybe Ryu can become whole. Whilst we do not seek to see thee fail in thine endeavor, Deus, know this, thou who art without form of thine own. As thou art aware, the other half of the Yore dragon be the first emperor of the Faux Empire, Fou-Lou. Already he hath awakened. Ryu shall become complete. By joining with Fou-Lou shall he do so. This destiny cannot escape. What do you mean he can't escape it? We don't want him to join with his other half. That's why we called you, to help us prevent that from happening. This might be a stupid question, but why do you want to prevent Ryu from meeting the Emperor? Is it really that bad? Listen, dear. You remember what the Abbess in Czech told you about the Pillars of Light and all, right? Yeah, we remember that. Think about it for a second. Here we've got Ryu, just born fresh out of the gate. On the other hand, we've got Fou-Lou, who built the Empire and has been alive for centuries. Whose light do you think is bigger? Is stronger? You mean if they merge, Ryu will be swallowed up by Fou-Lou and disappear? Hear us, Deus. We who watch over the sphere must ever strive to maintain a position of neutrality in matters not which becometh a god, does it not? It matters a lot to me. Once he becomes a full god, I need Ryu to send me back to where I came from. Thou wouldst use a god's power for thine own benefit? And how are the people in this world any different? They yank us from our worlds and make us into their gods. They make us work for their benefit. Are you trying to tell me I should stay like this, in this borrowed body forever? Oh shit. I mean, Deus has a good point. Hey, I want to talk to you. Not just anyone can pacify the god of the mountain. Yeah? Who are you? What are you doing here? Mammy says you're her cousin that been a garden coin. But I bet that ain't true now, is it? Now, don't be worrying your head over little things like that. We should just be glad that the mountain's quieted down, right? Ryong, you must be tired. Go back home and rest a spell now, eh? Yeah, we sure will. Fuck that guy. Her landlord is a dick and very involved. I think he has a crush on Mammy, probably, because he's very, very involved in her life. And it's like, sir, what are you doing? The world wants to know. Well, let's go rest, Ryong. And by Ryong, I mean Fou-Lou. Methinks it not be wise that we persist in this relationship. Ryong, don't let what the landlord say bother ye. All the folks in the village are thankful for what ye did, and so am I. I mean, yeah, we just went up and killed that quote-unquote god. Fou-Lou, he's kind of getting it. He's like, I feel like I am putting Mammy in danger here. And it seems like he might like Mammy a little bit. He might have a little bit of Where is everybody? Oh, shit. He He be this way, sir. 'Twould appear I must need fight mine way out. Nay, mayhap I can still escape, unnoticed by yon soldiers. Yeah, let's see. I don't know where a good escape route would be, mammy. What is this? What matter is this village to me? Why dost I hesitate? My path be clear. Defeat yon troops and make mine way to Cheeto. And yet... So this is where you've been hiding him, eh? Hiding? We didn't know he was wanted. I told you the folks in the village to get anything that could be used as a weapon. We'll help you capture him, all right? Mammy! She just runs inside. Thou wouldst do such a thing? Thou wouldst protect me? Hinder their attempts to encage me? Thou art taking a great risk. What wouldst thy fellows think of thee? I knew as soon as I saw ye that there was something different about ye. And I thought maybe if you hide out here with me, you might be able to live a normal life with me. No, I'm sorry, mammy, that's not an option for Fou-Lou. I know it's silly, it cannot be, but I wish so hard it would. Forgive me, I never should have made you stay here. Mammy, what you be doing? Open the door. The oven wall be broken. You can crawl through it and get outside. Hurry. When you get outside, go to the shrine in the woods. Be careful they don't see you. There be a road behind the shrine you can use. Go! Go while you sneak in. Who would have thunk that the cracked wall come in handy like this, eh? Goodbye, mammy. Fou-Lou, he's hesitating. He obviously cares for mammy a lot, and he kind of put her in danger, honestly. Oh, look who it is. There was only this woman inside. You were hiding Fou-Lou, weren't you? Did you live with him? Take her back to Astana. We may be able to use her in the Carronade. In the what? Thou sayest thou shalt return to thine own world, Deus. Thou sayest this as thou knowest not our way. Once we have served our purpose, once our time as gods has passed, we become as you see us now, dragons. And thus we do watch over the world. 'Tis our fate. And thine. Fate? You keep using that word. Is that all you can talk about? Look, are you going to help us or not? In case you've forgotten, unlike you, neither I nor Ryu are complete. I, for one, have no intention of turning into some ugly dragon and spending the rest of my days watching over this stupid planet. Verily, thou art imperfect. It be both in our power and nature to succor thee. However, the Ore dragon Ryu will meet with his other half Fou-Lou. That destiny cannot be avoided. Before that destiny be fulfilled, seek thee our true selves, that thee might gain our power. Where can we find you all? Once before have we met in the barren sands. I regret any harm I may have caused thee then. We live within and throughout the world. Seek us out, and that thee might have our strength. When Ryu joins with his other half, mayhap our strength will be of use. Just tell me one thing. When you were all brought here, didn't any of you think about trying to get back home? One cannot swim against the river of fate, Dias. Come what may with Ryu, we shall watch over the fate of this world. Yeah, since we already met with the Wind Dragon, he's going to give us his power here. Perfect. You're now able to draw upon the Wind Dragon's power. And we learned Rainstorm. So, yeah, these dragons are going to be hidden across the entire game now, and you can find them in various areas and gain their powers. Fate, huh? They make it sound like they wanted to come here. Dias, why do you want to return to where you came from so strongly? Is it because you don't like it here? What about you, Ryu? Of course I want to get out of here. Think about it, little birdie. What would you do if you were suddenly pulled into some world you've never even heard of and asked to become their god? I think I'd do my best to help the people of that world. Oh, brother. Yeah, Nina's built a little bit different than you, Dias. Anyway, our priority now is to get Ryu strong enough so he has a chance against Fou-Lou. We've got to find the dragons and get them to help us. That's true. So yeah, they are hidden throughout the game now, which is interesting. There's actually a couple that we have access to very soon. So that's exciting. And of course, I want to show off that Rainstorm ability, so next battle I get into, we'll just use that. Because all of those animations for the dragons are actually super cool. Let's use it on these poor suckers. They don't even know what's going to hit them. Haha, 2 fiends, perfect. So it's right in here in Ryu's main magic, and only Ryu can use it. This is a holy attack. Damage changes with enemies' HP. We're just going to use that, and then we'll have you two attack. We're just here for the Rainstorm animation, really. Let's call upon the Wind Dragon himself. It's pretty sick. Here's Pyong-Ryong and his powers. He's gonna cry on you, fiends. Get wrecked. Tears of a Wind Dragon hurt. Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to show that animation off. I think it's pretty cool, personally. Pretty dang rad. Alright, let's get out of here. Please, we must get out. We're almost there. There we go. Oh, not quite. Those were some bots. Just do the same strategy as always. But nice. I do want to go... Well, let's get out of here first. I have a couple ideas on what I want to do here soon, but we got to get out. Oops. I can't even run correctly. There we... Oh, come on. Nice, just some more bots. I mean, honestly, using that lightning combo with Nina and Sias is just the best right now. Nina, level 2. We love to see it. Good for you, Nina. Alright. So now there's a couple things that I want to do right off the bat. First and foremost... Oh, unless it takes us... Oh, nope. We can leave here. I want to check out the fairy village. See if we got any more births and stuff since we went there. Someone is knocking on my head, Urshan. I had forgotten. Urshan is no longer inside me. Thank goodness you're awake. The Imperial Army is here. What? They told me this village was the village of the secret of summoning the dragons was kept. I come all the way out here to see for myself. And what do I find? A deserted village. Our sources told us the Yore dragon would be here. So they're like straight up hunting us. They must have come here looking for Ryu. I wouldn't be surprised if they're after who was with him as well, including you. I had the village evacuated a while ago. They're safe. Come on. We should get out of here before they find us. Ha 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 ha. It would appear we have a problem. Oh, Urshin, we love you. But yeah, now it's Urshin's solo time. Bet you didn't see that coming. Urshin, do we have... The homing bomb's the best. Gargantua, that's just your armor. That's just how you are. That's your 2-hit. Let's see if there's anything else better to give you. I don't think I necessarily... I mean, that could be useful. But no, I'm going to keep the Artemis cap on you. You're fine, Urshin. Sorry. I was just worried for no reason. Hey, you there. Huh? It appears we have been discovered. Don't worry about me. You've got to get away. Run. If someone told you to escape, leaving them behind, what would you do? What would I do? Huh? What are you talking about? Who the heck are you, anyway? Since Urshin is no longer here, I find myself at a loss. I am unsure of what I should do. Huh? Who cares? Get him! Well, Urshin, it looks like you're gonna have to defend yourself. So here's a couple new enemies. We have the Pikeman, Imperial Troop. Individual combat strength is low. And same with the Archer. They have the same thing. So you could use the Last Resort Shadow Walk thing. But actually, since you still have the stealing ability, Urshin will just have you attack. And the Artemis Cap makes it a lot easier. And you may or may not steal something from them. I don't remember if they have anything worth stealing. But it doesn't matter. They're dead. Urshin don't give a shit. This is Urshin's time to shine and get a little bit more experience. Level 20. Nice, Urshin. Now, Urshin actually becomes a very interesting character moving forward. Forgive me, if it weren't for me... Urshin says, get in here, ho. I recommend grabbing onto me. I will help you escape. Well, I'll be. Isn't that the same person who was with the dragon? I knew he was here. All of you after that armor. Well, Urshin, looks like it's time for more fights. I'm still going to show this, though, just because Urshin solo. We'd love to see it, Urshin. Hiya! Pretty easy. I want to see if maybe you could get a steal off Urshin, but I don't know. You don't seem very open to it. We'll just have Urshin just keep popping off here. This is going to be a lot of experience. But it's good, because I think Urshin is kind of like a little bit behind level-wise now, so it's fine. Boom. We'd love to see that as well. 380, not bad. And 2 healing herbs. Sure. We'll take it. Well, you certainly did a lot of damage to my troops, didn't you? Urshin's so cute. However, I'd be willing to forgive and forget if you tell me where I might find your friend the dragon. It would be prudent not to tell you that information. That is what Urshin says. It doesn't really matter. Your friends can't have gotten too far. They're probably hiding around here somewhere. I could take you as hostage and use you to draw them out. But I don't like the way you look, like a trash can. Excuse me? You won't make a very good hostage. Oh. Urshin. And since I can find the dragon myself, we won't be needing you anymore now, will we? Ta-ta. Oh. Urshin's in trouble. But first, let me take a selfie. Just kidding, we need to go back here. But then we're going to run back to check and see if we can check on Urshin. Pun intended. I don't really look like this, you know. I need you to help me get my real beautiful body back. You don't have a body, ho. Meet the dragons and borrow their power, huh? Sounds like that might take a while. It's worth a try, though, I suppose. You like our world, don't you, Ryu? I wonder what the other Ryu thinks about it. That's an interesting question. Dragons. Gods. Why does everything have to be so confusing? Oh, poor little Sias. Yes, let's go to the fairy village, because I do want to check that out again. Bop, 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 bop. There's a message. Yes, I'd love to read that message. Yay, births. Cora was born. House is complete. Land area is increased. New weapons available. New job available. And another birth. Great. We're doing great here. Hello. Yes, we need to build some more houses. Now that they've cleared the land, we can go ahead and do that. Build on that. Build on that land. And then you can build on this land. We might as well switch this to... No, not another one of those. Let's go ahead and do an item shop just for the hell of it. As far as you guys are concerned, let's see, Cora, you absolutely are a hunter, so you have to go there. And then Nag, we can just put you in the item shop for now, and then I'll rearrange things later. Let's go ahead and check our weapon shop, though, just because since it's level... Oh, wow, I got all turned around. Since it's level 4, I might be able to actually do something with it. We're just the ordinary weapon shop. Want to buy anything? Sure. So we got the Tiger, which is actually better for Sias. So yeah, we'll take it. Thank you. We love that. Definitely better than the Jangdo. We'll equip that. And then the Poison Ward, I don't necessarily need, but it would be another item to have. So we'll do it. But no, we don't want to equip it right now. So yeah, 2 actual items that are very useful in the fairy village. We love to see that. When it actually pays off for us, we're like, yes. Let's rest, and then we'll save too, just before we go to check. I mean, it's just a good idea to rest. Well, I don't even need to save necessarily. Definitely rest, though. Because I'll save in between, like, episodes. I think that's better. Just in case something goes wrong with my recordings. Which, hopefully, gosh, nothing does. But you never know. So now we need to come over to check. And check it out. It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, Urshin. Urshin! It was the Imperial Army. They came to the village. What? You mean, what happened to the people in the village? I was able to get them to hiding before the soldiers came, but Urshin, he stayed behind to protect me. He used up almost all of his power reserves. That's what he gets for trying to show off. Isn't there anything we can do to help him? Well, if I went back inside of him, that would give him enough energy to move around again. But there's no way you're getting me back in there. I've had enough of being trapped inside that tin can. Does that mean that Urshin will die? Die? How can he die? He's just a piece of armor. He wasn't even alive to begin with. How can you say that? How can you be so cold? Urshin is correct. Thank you, Urshin. Was that an appropriate time to laugh? That's so sad. Diaz is... Ugh. Well, if the army's been here looking for us, it's probably a good idea if we hightail it out of here ourselves. Even so, I'm worried about the villagers. You mean, you think the army might do something to them? We should probably go check on them in the morning. It can't hurt, and we can leave after that. I mean, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We want to check on the villagers. Let's go check on them without Urshan, I guess. Dang, and we were just having so fun soloing with Urshan for a while. Good morning. Everyone should be in the abandoned village, in the mountains to the north. The army commander said they were looking specifically for the Yore dragon. Even if it means leaving the villagers behind, you should make sure they don't capture you. Just remember to be careful. Ryu may be a dragon, but he is not whole. You cannot count on his powers to save you. Understand? Yeah, that makes sense. Wish you would just get back in Urshan, Deus, but I understand that you're rude. So it's fine. So now we can go north to the abandoned village. Or question mark. It's the same thing. Now this area actually has something very interesting for us. Oh. This isn't it. Yeah, that was not the battle I thought it was going to be. But there is some new enemies around here. Those were just bilboes. But there are new enemies around here that we can get. I think eventually it might be after what happens here, but I still want to look. Is there any? I don't think there's any items around here. Oh, here isn't some new enemies. This guy uses chlorine, then rest while it's at enemy's HP drops. So if you don't have either of those for some reason, you can get them here. We have both of those already, actually. So we'll go ahead and cyclone and then just attack with the other two. Because both those skills are old news to us. Yeah, the only reason I'm not using the lightning combo is because the Bilbo is really strong. Actually, I think it absorbs ice. So, yeah. It's just annoying. If the combo doesn't happen, then I end up healing that thing, and it's just annoying. Now, howling is still annoying to deal with, but it's like not the same kind of annoying, I guess, if that makes any sense. Feign swing. You could learn that from your confused allies sometimes. I don't know if I've learned feign swing yet or not. If I haven't, there's plenty of opportunities to learn it later. It's just one of those things. But yeah, so those guys aren't too bad. 1,000 experience, that's not too bad either. And an antidote, which obviously we're going to need. But just kidding, I'll probably just have Nina use Purify. I think I've told this before, but when I was a kid and I played these games, I used to call it Perfy. Got a perfume. And I don't know why it never clicked with me that it would be Purify, because that makes a lot of sense. But, you know, when you're young and you can barely read while you're playing these games, you make do. Alright. And that's some more money down, because obviously we need it after the fairy village expenditure. Oh, here's an item, a wisdom seed. We'll take that. We love wisdom seeds. I think we're almost to where... Oh. Perfect. Another easy battle. And we got a roast from them. I think that's that's a throwback to Breath of Fire 2. At this rate, we should get to the abandoned village by tomorrow. I just hope the Empire hasn't found anybody yet. Nina, I know you might think this is a little harsh, but you've got to remember, Urshan was nothing more than a suit of armor to begin with. What does that mean, Cray? Does that mean that the Urshan we knew never existed? I can't believe that. I don't want to believe it. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? We've got the people from the village to worry about. We do. So let's go ahead and rest. We'll save. Oh. Maybe not. I'll never understand humans. They hate each other. They kill one another. They do horrible things to themselves and to their fellow human beings without a second thought. And yet, they feel compassion and sympathy for this? An animated suit of armor? Something that shouldn't even be alive? Perhaps it is because we know that it too will pass. It is because everything must come to an end, that it can be said to be beautiful. That was a strangely deep note to leave on. What the hell? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button for me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.